After retiring the Space Shuttle in 2011, the United States lost its ability to launch astronauts into space from American soil. Instead, NASA had to rely on Russia's Soyuz spacecraft for crew transport at a cost of about $70 million per seat. NASA recognized that this arrangement was unsustainable, both strategically and financially. To address this, they launched the Commercial Crew Program, which would harness the capabilities and innovation of private companies to develop new spacecraft for transporting astronauts to and from the International Space Station. This competition came down to three main contenders: the aerospace giant Boeing, the rising SpaceX led by Elon Musk, and the lesser-known Sierra Nevada Corporation, which had developed the Dream Chaser, a winged spaceplane concept. Each company brought unique strengths to the table. Boeing had decades of spaceflight experience and a reputation for reliability. SpaceX had already proven its ability to deliver cargo to the ISS with its Dragon spacecraft. Sierra Nevada's Dream Chaser, with its sleek wing design, aimed to revive the legacy of the Space Shuttle. Whichever companies were selected would receive multi-billion-dollar contracts to develop their systems and fly operational missions to the ISS. And with NASA's budget constrained, there was a real possibility that only one company would be chosen. In May of that year, Musk revealed his Crew Dragon spacecraft to the world with a characteristically showy event at the company's headquarters in Hawthorne. As lights flashed and a smoke machine vented, Musk quite literally raised a curtain on a black and white capsule. He was most proud to reveal how Dragon would land. Never before had a spacecraft come back from orbit under anything but parachutes or gliding on wings. Not so with the new Dragon. It had powerful thrusters, called Super Dracos, that would allow it to land under its own power. John Elbon, a longtime Boeing engineer who managed the company's commercial program, wasn't too concerned, dismissing SpaceX by saying Boeing's approach was proven substance. Behind the scenes, the Source Evaluation Board at NASA was hard at work, scoring the companies on factors like price, mission suitability, and past performance. SpaceX had the lower cost bid of $2.6 billion compared to Boeing's $4.2 billion. However, Boeing's higher technical score of 91 compared to SpaceX's 88 gave them the edge. Phil McAllister, the NASA official overseeing the program, watched with growing concern as the evaluation board seemed to coalesce around Boeing as the sole winner. NASA's human spaceflight leadership, deeply rooted in the Space Shuttle era, appeared comfortable sticking with the trusted aerospace giant. McAllister knew he had to act. He began to grill the procurement and safety experts in the room, probing their justifications for favoring Boeing despite the dramatic cost differential. He argued passionately that competition was essential, that NASA had to select both Boeing and SpaceX to truly drive innovation and progress. Ultimately, McAllister's persistence paid off. He convinced Gerstenmaier, the head of human spaceflight, who secured additional funding from the NASA administrator, to move forward with a dual-provider approach. The justification for a sole-source Boeing contract had already been drafted and had to be hastily rewritten to include SpaceX. The announcement, originally planned for August, was delayed until September 16, 2014. This decision would prove to be a pivotal moment, not just for the Commercial Crew Program, but for the future of American spaceflight. By fostering competition between Boeing and SpaceX, NASA had created a dynamic that would push both companies to new heights of innovation and capability. Boeing, the aerospace veteran, struggled with delays and setbacks in the development of their starliner spacecraft. In September 2024, NASA astronauts Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore were stranded aboard the International Space Station for over 8 months due to technical issues with their Boeing Starliner spacecraft. SpaceX has had failures too. A Falcon 9 rocket exploded on the launch pad in 2016. Also in July of this year, a Falcon 9 rocket experienced a liquid oxygen leak and deployed its satellites in the wrong orbit. Despite that, rockets from the Falcon 9 family have been launched 406 times as of 2024, achieving 403 full successes, giving them a 99.26% success rate. According to SpaceX's owner Elon Musk, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. The company revolutionized the space industry with the development of reusable rocket technology. Their Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy boosters, which could land and be reflown, dramatically reduced the cost of spaceflight, and their recent Starship booster catch was truly remarkable. The Commercial Crew program was not just about building new spacecraft. It was about revitalizing America's human spaceflight capabilities, sparking a new era of innovation. When Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022 threatened to cut off American access to the International Space Station, the value of NASA's dual provider approach became evident. With both Boeing's Starliner and SpaceX's Crew Dragon operational, NASA had the flexibility to continue its critical research and exploration missions, unimpeded by geopolitical tensions. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time.